Okay, this is video on how to test or prepare your weapon for competition. For this, you would need a test box, Allen key, a gauge, a weight, and of course a body wire, which you already tested. So first thing first, what you're going to do with your weapon is to check whether the grip is tight. So you put your grip, you hold it by the grip, and you wiggle it. It's make sure they hold one hand by the hand, the other one you hold by the grip, and you wiggle it to see if there is no movement. If there is movement, you need to tighten up with an Allen key clockwise. When you tighten up with the Allen key, make sure you hold it by the grip and use the Allen key to tighten it. Okay, when you're doing this, make sure the wires that are running underneath the pad are not squashed by the grip. I'll show you here. Slightly different weapon. The wires that are running down must not be squashed. Ooh, interesting. The wires, if you can see, must not be squashed by the grip. If they're squashed by the grip, you probably break the little wire, and it has to be rewired. Next thing we're going to test is to see if the wire is running, it's all glued. Make sure the wire is glued all the way around, all along the blade. If the wire is coming off, like it's here, a little bit of glue needs to be added, and that's a slightly different subject on how to do it. Next thing you want to do is to check if the barrel is not loose. So the barrel can become loose. This is the barrel, so move it right, left, see if it's not moving. If it's stuck, it's really good. Check if both grub screws are in place, 1 and 2. So most of it's done. Next thing, you want to connect your weapon with your body wire, one end into the epee. The other end into the test box. You want to check that the weapon is working. So what you're going to do is press. The light's coming up. It's coming up pretty smoothly. That's good. Okay, then gauge test and weight test. Gauge test. On the gauge, I have a few gauges. This is the thick one. It says no hit when insert. No. Go under the, it says go under the point, nice and clear. So this has to go under the point. Make sure there's enough gap. That goes well. This one, 1.5 mil, if I'm not wrong, has to go in, and you press the button. It must not set off the light, so that's good. You do it in a few places. Press the gauge, and you press, light doesn't come up, but it still comes up without it, which means it passes the gauge test. So with the gauge in, it does not bring the lights up. Okay. And the last test you want to do is a weight test. You put the weapon vertically as much as you can, put the weight on, and the light comes on when you push it and then disappears when you let go. That means that it passes the weight test. Again, you push it, the light comes on, you let go, the light disappears, you just passed the weight test. And that's how you test your weapon before competition.